All right, welcome to another man's point of view. I am your host, the Space Luchador, and today got a video for you here. Why do therapists not understand male depression? Well, I'm gonna give you the answer, obviously. Now, whether you take it or not, that's up to you, right? Anyways, I got a pretty good popular guide dude here that I've have reviewed before. He goes into the topics, never really gives you an answer, but he goes into the topics, which is the point, and I use it, and I'm going to give you the answer.
Therapy because most therapy approaches are not designed to help the male brain deal with pain or find solutions. That makes men believe therapy is worthless, and men skip things that feel worthless. Also, male depression is usually based on feeling helpless, powerless, and unable to affect one's life or environment. Therapy models focus on helping men feel heard and loved instead of restoring their sense of personal power. Men need solutions, not just feelings.
There you go. Now, in his quick summary there, that's exactly what's going on 2023 today. Right? Men need solutions. That's where I come into play. I'm giving you the solutions, the answer, the cure, the way. I'm giving it to you. Right? Just like that. Right now, the problem here is that guys think that they're in the same group with everybody else. Right? That we're all the same. Which is why the therapy, which is made for universal use, does not work on guys because the very problem that the guy has, right, is the very thing that is being shunned by everything else. The cure, the way, the answer is the thing that's being demonized today in 2023. So, of course, you're going to have a problem, right? But I want to see what these guys have to say, at least the expert here, see what he has to say.
Absolutely. And we are churning out here in the United States an overwhelming number of therapists who do not have the skills that they need or the experience that they need to provide lasting solutions that will undiagnose you in the long term. It's not that every therapist is bad. I was a therapist for years. There's many of my colleagues who are wonderful. However, the system we are doing here in America is to desperately churn out as many healthcare providers as we can because we do not have enough of them, and to focus their training in specifically on the Diagnostic and Statistics Manual so that you can treat issues. And then you're going to be coupled in with all kinds of medication, and problems are nigh unfixable because you're just medicating and triaging. So much of mental health in America is based on the medical model and endless triage management, symptom management. That's all it is for the rest of their life. And when you get a man into that system, men would rather kill themselves than sit there and say, I am disabled. I must have a medical assistance for the rest of my life. And all I can do is sit here and talk about my feelings endlessly for the next 10 years while paying $10,000 for the privilege. That is not what men are looking for. Men are looking for solutions, and they're looking for guidance in how to apply those solutions. When you give them those things, men will do just about anything for
you. Well, there you go. I couldn't have said it better myself, right? Where the hell are you, though? I am providing the damn solutions. I'm providing the way. I'm providing all that stuff that he just said that you're looking for. Here I am. Now, yes, maybe I haven't figured out the damn algorithm. Maybe I suck at titles, right? Maybe you don't get it. Maybe I'm explaining it all wrong, right? But, anyways, for the sake of the video, if you made it this long, I'll give you one of the simple solutions is this, right? Why would men rather kill themselves than do their little process? Because there is no future. Already, because they know we men have an ability to see the end goal. Here it is. Right? Now, if the end goal, there is no end goal, you're right, kill yourself. It's that simple. There is no future for guys. What do you have to look forward to when everything literally is in shitter? movies, comic books, hell, toys, collectibles. What else? Hell, women. Right? Women. People jumping ship. Right? Everything's backwards. Everything's backwards. And the one thing that you really want to do is the one thing you cannot do, or they don't let you do. Right? Which in turn is why you have depression in the first place. Right? It's that simple. You can't be what you were meant to be. So, put it this way, perfect example, right? Great white shark. Put his ass in captivity. What happens? Everybody knows. He dies within a few days. Right? Now, yes, we don't know if the shark literally chokes himself, right? Or whatever it is, but the damn thing dies in a couple of days when he's in captivity. Why? Simple answer, right? Because he was meant to be what he was meant to be. A great white shark predator, king of the sea. Right? Not in some damn Shark Tank where everything that he was meant to be, he cannot be. So of course he's gonna die within a few days. Same thing. Now I'm not saying you should be a predator, so don't get butt hurt. But there it is, right? There it is. Let us continue, right?
Why is it a problem for therapy models to focus on helping men feel heard and loved instead of restoring their sense of personal power? Why is that something which is uniquely male, and why is that the approach?
Can't believe he's asking that, but it because it's so damn simple, right? Because you're a man. You were supposed to be a man, right? They can't sit your ass down and say, oh, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Right? Let it out. Whine, complain, bitch, and cry. Let it out. And we're gonna give you a cookie. Right? So you can feel better. And you come back next week and cry some more. Right? And we'll do this within a span of 5 years and get nowhere. Right? Does it not make sense? We were meant to be men. Not little sorry ass crybabies. Right? Not here you go, you get your little trophy for participating. Right? That's not how it works. Never has. Never will.
Which that therapy models have when trying to fix men.
The brain scans show us that the male brain goes backwards to observe and then forwards to act upon it. It mostly goes like this: back, observe, forward, act. When we see a problem, we act upon that problem. That's how the male brain tends to work. The female brain tends to observe in the back and then go back and forth across the hemispheres and make a bunch of connections and process it and then think about it and pull pieces out and make deeper connections. That is often why women communicate, to process with each other, to share with each other, and they need to feel heard. They are also fairly risk averse typically, so a woman doesn't typically want to be the one who makes the final decision, but they value being heard so they can have input on a group decision that all of them, their brains go back and forth and make a decision together so that there is shared reliability and shared responsibility among the group. Men want to observe and act upon it and solve the problem. When you have a therapy model that just makes men feel heard and loved, okay, they kind of feel heard, I feel heard. And they kind of feel loved, well, I kind of feel loved. Now I feel like a useless piece of helpless garbage that other people are sitting here loving. That means they just pity me, and I am just an endless creature of pity who will never solve any problems. It almost makes them worse. Is there a point where it helps men to feel heard and loved? Absolutely. Do men not need to feel heard and loved? No, they do. But it just makes them feel like they are being pitied. And that is something men would rather die than experience, for the most part.
You said as well,
Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. However, he threw a lot of things in there. And while the answer is there, right, it's right there, but don't tell you why. Right? Why does it have to be that way? Right? it's like you said. We look at a problem and we fix it. If we can't fix it, right, we're worth a damn. It's that simple. Right? And no one has to tell us that. We know that. Right? We know that. Because we're men. We know this. Right? We look at a task. Oh shit, there it is. Let me go fix this. We go, we fail, and oh shit, well I suck. No one has to tell us. And here's another thing, spoiler alert. You know how a man really feels liked and loved? When a woman comes to you and says, I need your help. That's when we feel, right? A woman or a kid or whatever the hell, when they come to you for the answers. At least for me. Well, anyways, right? That's when I feel love. Not when hell's gonna tell me. You know, well, I don't know if I should even say it, but it's gonna sound a little maybe a little what's that thing called, egotistical, but you know who loves this guy more than anybody else on the face of the planet? This guy. I mean, it's kind of like the universe, right? But anyways, you ain't there yet. You ain't there yet, so we're gonna move on. Understand what I'm saying, all right? Just understand what I'm saying. Right? And I'm pretty sure you already know, right? If you even care. But the answer is, it's right there. Right? The guy needs to be useful. You need to be helpful. You need to be competent. You need to be a tool, sharpest in the damn drawer. And that's what satisfies you. The fact that you can go out there and do it. Right? That's it. Now, if you can't do any of these damn things, then you're worth a damn. And you go to therapy because supposedly there's something wrong with you. And only to sit you down and tell you, go ahead, let it out. Tell me why you suck. Right? That's what it is. Tell me why you suck today. We're going to get through it. We're going to get it out. Now, sure, he explained the whole thing about women, but that it just shows you everything that I've been saying all along. Right? Women are not in it to fix a damn thing. They're in it to let it out. That's it. They're happy to have just had some dumbass listen to her and what she said. Right? But there ain't no damn solution. There ain't no plan. There ain't no final decision. Right? Because that's not what they're about. And there you go. It's that simple. There it is. There's your answer. There's your cure. There's your problem. All summed up in this little hypothetical question of why therapists don't seem to understand the male depression. Because they don't care. No one cares. That's why. Right? Because they know it's just like, right? It's just like housing. If they fixed housing, I don't want to get political, but if they fixed housing, we wouldn't have a damn problem. Right? Think about it. But anyways, went off a little bit. So I don't know if should we continue? I just kind of explained everything. But let's see.
Therapy approaches are not designed to help the male brain deal with pain or find solutions. What's the deal with pain, Elmer? I can see the find solutions. That's the back and forth. That's the I have the information. It's time for me to enact something. What about the deal with pain thing?
Most women, when they experience pain, what they will typically do is look for comfort with other people, look to share that and be nurtured as they experience the pain. Women are very adaptable. They are wonderfully adaptable. So they endure through the pain by building connections and relying on those connections. Men hate that. When men experience pain, if they then have to go and just be a burden to someone else, they feel worthless. They would rather march off into the wilderness.
What did I just say?
Most typically. Men need to deal with pain by finding a way through it and finding a purpose through it so that they can push through that pain, push through the pain receptors, push through that and follow that mission. If you do that, men can go through the pain and put it in its place because they no longer feel helpless against the pain. There is a reason for enduring the pain. That's what men need.
Can you tell that story about the Blitz in World War II again?
Oh, well. I don't know why they're making it so damn complicated. I mean, it's that simple. Let me give you the answer clearly for the woman, just like that. The reason women can go through anything is because they accept their faith. Not faith, fate. They accept their fate. They're good at it. Guys do not accept their faith. Fate. Yeah, their fate. Why? Because we like to change our faith. Right? Not fate. Damn it. Can't say the word. Fate. Your destiny. Because we were meant to be able to change and mold our destiny. That's what makes us great fucking men. Well, I shouldn't say. Right? As for women, there ain't that carrot. They don't need to be. And that's my point. Once you understand this, if you made it this long, I'm giving you one of the greatest freebies in the world. Right? Understand what I'm saying. As a man, your fate, your destiny, your mission is what you want it to be. Right? So you want to have some damn say in it. You have somewhere to go, something to do. There it is. Women don't have that. They don't need it. So don't get butthurt. Whoa, what are you trying to say, women? No. I'm just saying they don't need it. So if you don't need it, right, then yes, you could just be whatever. There is no final destination. There is no, oh, I need to be this by that. You understand the difference? That's what makes them better at the name of the game. Right? That's why they beat you every single time. And every single little argument. That's why they can just walk away. That's why they can just do everything that they do. Right? So if you had a aha moment here at the end of the video, please give me a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Get it out there. Get it out there so I can give you better content. I could give you the nitty gritty, the details, because I could have done this like that, right? Could have explained it just like that, but I want you to hear it from somewhere else, right? Some professionals that seem to have studied it, right? And have all the little intricate details, but they don't seem to get to the damn answer. But there it is. And I could prove it to you, right? Because I did my own scientific work. I did that already. Been there, done that. I did the whole back forth, right? I did some little hypothetical studies, and I did the psychological, psychological experiments. I did all that, came to conclusions and all that. I did all of it. I did the work so that you don't have to do it. I'm just giving you the straight up answer, right? There it is. It's that simple. You as a man, you need a goal, right? Which sadly today, there is no goal. Right? It's been taken from us, right? What is your goal? What? A 9 to 5, right? That's it. That's what you got. There is no hero's journey. No more. Especially when you're at the top. That's part of the problem. Right? Some of you guys are just born here in the United States and have it all. You got the money, you got the cars, you got it all. You didn't work for a damn thing. Daddy gave it to you. Right? Now, I'm not saying that makes you lesser. I'm just saying you didn't work for it. So you don't value it. Right? But that's a whole nother thing, but it's also connected. Right? Why do you think? And anyways. Well, yeah, why do you think Batman, right, who, yes, is a millionaire, denounced all that crap and went down to the gutter in the streets, and he was doing all, right? He was doing all this shit, went into the Shadow League, like the Ninja League of Darkness, right, to learn all the ass whooping he took. He trained, all that stuff, because it wasn't about the money, right? That's why Batman is the greatest superhero ever, right? But anyway, This ain't a superhero video. This is why therapists don't understand the male depression is because they don't care. They're not a therapist. Well, anyway, I'm going to debunk a therapist. There you go. I'll see you on the next man's point of view.